Hi Sagittarius, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Sagittarians, it's a spectacular month. It's a beautiful, beautiful October for you because your ruling planet, that is the big news, Jupiter, that's the ruler of the sky. He's known as also Zeus as per the Greek mythology, and he's going to be changing signs. More about that in a bit. Let's have a look as to how the month ahead is for you. On the 5th of October, we have a full moon that is there in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. And this is a time where maybe a project is coming to an end. Maybe something is coming to a fruition. Some of you could be sending your children off, and it could just be a sense of some amount of loneliness, some amount of accomplishment, satisfaction, contentment. And this could also be it could be a hard time for some of you, wherein that you could be finding it slightly challenging to express yourself as to how you really feel, and you simply won't you really won't feel complete. There's going to be this sense of a lot of unsaid things, and because this house has to do with children, it has to do with creativity. It seems to be, and the full moon is there, so it's just a need for a lot of you, an overwhelming need to pour your heart out. And for some of you, it could be that you could be really be relying on your partner, your spouse, your lover, your husband, and you could be really leaning on them and telling them as to how it is that you're really feeling. In some cases, it could also be that a love affair could reaches some sort of an epiphany. And it could be a whirlwind of activities that could be surrounding your child or children during this time. Now on 11th of October, Jupiter is moving into your house of behind the scene activity, and this is also a house which is it's a very private house. It's a house of service. It's also a house which is looked upon at times through certain astrologies as a house of confinement. It's a place where we go and recharge our emotional batteries, and this is a cycle through which you become extremely compassionate and get rid of any fears that you may have, any psychological deep-seated fears that are there, and if there are any ingrained guilty feelings that are there, and you could pretty much be behaving like a guardian angel to others, and you will be able to be in touch with your subconscious mind. It's a brilliant time to be going in for meditation. For some of you, if you've ever tried Vipassana, it's a wonderful meditation practice. So maybe you could go for a Vipassana camp. Some of you could maybe go for a retreat, a nature retreat, and just spend a lot of time by yourself. And a lot of this work, this Jupiterian transit into this house of behind the scenes, it involves serving others. So you could find that it's bringing you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of joy, and there could be a lot of dreaming that could be happening, and it could be really a place which could be helpful, intuitive, and really lighter. You may also, some of you could pick up metaphysical studies, dream interpretations, and research during this particular cycle as well. Few people during this time could enter a clandestine relationship as well, something that you really don't want to talk about, or something which is not really approved by the society. This is Sagittarians use this time to build faith. It's a time of a spiritual renewal for you. So do that complete overhaul. On the 15th, we have Venus that is moving into your house of your groups of friends, a network of friends, and for a lot of you, this is a time wherein that you are going to be enjoying the support, and some of you are going to be really depending a lot on your friends with whom you especially share maybe a similar desire, a similar goal, maybe your dreams, your the way that you think or what it is that you want out of life, it's very, very similar. And on the 15th, during this transit, when Venus moves into this particular house, you'll find that there is you're attracting people to yourself who are in the similar space. So if you are moved towards more towards service, compassion towards other, or working in towards making others maybe lead a better life and a lot of compassion, you'll find that you're attracting to you a lot of similar people. And that's a really wonderful thing about this position, because Venus tends to do that. It tends to manifest a lot of things which you could be subconsciously be wanting for yourself. On the 18th, we have Mercury that moves into the house of behind the scenes, and it's joining Jupiter over here. And your mind could be quite focused or even be absorbed with matters and past issues during this entire cycle. And it's a time where you could you're least likely to sort of be in a very talkative place, and you're not really going to be in a space where you feel like really expressing yourself freely. So there's a lot of work that is happening behind the scenes, behind the curtain, and examining the past for the answers. And it's a good time for quiet contemplation. It's a good time for meditation, but avoid being dragged down, Sagittarius, by issues that have passed, gone their expiry date. There's really no point in digging out the dead and then just whipping it and then feeling bad about it. So don't waste your energy on guilt, especially. Creative endeavors could prosper right now, and particularly those that draw upon the emotions or require a lot of creative visualization that is there. So poetry, art, theater, acting. And you are likely to require a certain amount of solitude in order to get your thoughts together and to be mentally be productive. Also, it's a time where you are less likely to sort of gossip or chat indiscriminately, and you tend to be a little secretive or tight-lipped for the time being. This may be important because this position, this house, is at times associated with uncovering secrets or scandals. So it's good that you just sort of keep your opinion more or less cancelled to yourself and don't just go around and sharing it. On the 19th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of again, groups of friends and people with whom you share similar goals. And this is talking about new opportunity. Maybe you'll come across new people who have a similar goal in life, similar interest, hobbies, and you could find yourself being associated with such. Maybe they could be charities, maybe they could be some NGOs, organizations, or maybe things that are really close to your heart. On the 23rd, we have Mars that is moving again to this house of groups of friends, and you'll find that group activities and cooperative efforts are they are best achieved through when everybody gets together and tries to sort of run for it. And you'll have, in fact, all sorts of ideas in what you want to do, and avoid allowing your ego to get into the way and dominate other Sagittarians. It's you, even though you would prefer to lead the group rather than follow during this period, but even that is fine if you would like to do it, but try so without stepping on others' toes. Great time to be organizing projects. In fact, you'll be feeling quite energetic with Mars being out there, quite restless, wanting to do things, get things done. And your humanitarian impulse could really be stimulated during this time. So the role that you play in others' lives becomes quite the focus, and you may feel that your schedule gets overloaded at this time with things to do unusually for others. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Sagittarians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.